I take it before pretty much cardio and my workouts. So, cheers. Done with my workout. That was a long one. It's 8 a.m. now. New haircut. I'm gonna down this and keep carrying on. Good morning, my friends. Let's go to the kitchen and talk about what we're gonna do today. Here we are in the kitchen, 6 a.m. Already been through my entire full morning routine. If you saw that on one of my previous videos, you can check it out, the 4:30 a.m. routine. But today, we are gonna run through a full day in the life, which I know I bring you a lot of that day in the life content, but it's gonna be a little different. I want to run you through everything that I go through throughout the day and when I take my supplements. So this video is gonna be completely a supplements edition of the day in the life. We're still gonna run through everything I'm doing today, which is, again, another normal day. I'm a pretty boring person, but I think it'll be valuable for you to see what I take in the morning, during workout, after workout, and yada yada, just to see how I kind of carry on with supplements in my life. And by the way, supplements are just that. They supplement your life. If you're not getting enough of this in one category, then you supplement and you take the good stuff, right? So this video is gonna be powered by Performix, my good friends right here, Performix. So with that said, 6 a.m., I'm gonna run you through my pre-workout little routine. I just added like 17 R's to routine. Routine. So, here we are. First thing I take in the morning before my workout. I've been using this as my pre-workout. It's SST V2X. It's a fat burner. It's really what I take when I'm really trying to kind of shred, and I just started a new program. So, I'm kind of focusing a little bit more on high intensity to start, and then muscular endurance throughout the workout, lean muscle, building strength, muscle, and just defining. So this is super helpful with fat burning, and not to mention it's really clean energy throughout the day. There's actually a patent on it. So the beadlets release over an 8-hour period and kind of releases in different waves of energy. So that's what I'm taking for pre-workout. It's got caffeine in it. I mean, there's so many good things in here. Then I also take a Support Define SST. I've already taken both of these this morning. I guess I should have waited for the video to pop them, but this is basically to keep water weight off. So if you feel that kind of bloated look, then this is gonna help you stay dry. Then we go into my mix in my beloved water bottle. So for this will be my creatine and my EAAs and BCAAs. So with creatine and my recovery / branched chain amino acids and essential amino acids, what this is gonna do, and I know what you're thinking is creatine, oh, doesn't that make you big and whatever? Creatine is an essential supplement for anyone. Creatine, our bodies don't make enough creatine. Creatine is a building block for just overall strength, and actually it has a lot of mental benefits as well if you look into the research. So I recommend anywhere from 2 to 5 grams for people a day. I take a scoop of this during my workout, sip on it throughout, as well as my recovery. I usually like my recovery during my long bike rides or runs, but today I'm not doing either of those things. I might go on a bike ride, we'll see. So I'm just gonna drink it while I am working out today. That said, what do they do? They're basically the building blocks of protein and helps you with your recovery throughout the process, just kind of getting a jump start while you're drinking it during the workout. And last but not least, to kick off the morning, obviously not drinking these yet, but SST Support Burn, it's L-Carnitine, pure L-Carnitine, and it's actually a brand new bottle, so we're gonna open this thing with some satisfaction. So, L-Carnitine. It basically helps you use your fat as energy. It's a super great supplement to kind of help you with that fat burning process. And if you're just trying to burn a little extra in whatever workouts you might be doing. This is probably the biggest staple in my supplement regimen. I always have this on hand, and I take it every single morning before any workout really. There's not too much of an effective dose, I guess. I take it before pretty much cardio and my workouts. So, cheers. That's enough talking. Let's go work out. Wow, it is disgusting outside. All right, 6:30 a.m. Gonna walk in the gym, go get a little, and by a little, I mean a big, whatever you want to call it, full body workout in. Oh yeah, my friends, done with my workout. That was a long one. It's 8 a.m. now. I'm gonna wrap this thing up. I'm gonna go run a few errands right now, and then I actually have a haircut. And then we'll get into our meals and we'll talk a little bit more about supplements, protein windows, and kind of what you can do to maximize your results in the gym, whether it's cardio, whatever. Quite honestly, I'm not gonna have the time to go home right now and get my protein in, but if you are at home, you work out, you have your protein powder, I like the IO way because it has no bloat effect, no bloat effect. It's basically ingredient optimized, that's what the IO stands for. It absorbs faster at like 36% or something crazy awesome. So that's a really good protein, but getting your protein in within 30 minutes after your workout is essential for the building blocks. As part of my day in life here, I'm gonna take a few photos for the gram, for the Facebook, for all of the above as a content creator. So I'm gonna jump into that and I'll see you in a second. What a glorious freaking day. To have a glorious freaking day. A little rain never hurt anybody. Let's have a day. It's 9:33 a.m. and I have a secret. I decided to come home and push my errands back, to jump in the cold plunge, and then go get a haircut, and then do my errands. Freaking degrees. I'm telling you, there is no better feeling than getting in that cold plunge. And then I didn't show you, but then getting in the sauna too. Just the hot and cold exposure after the workout. I'm just feeling incredible. It makes you feel incredible. Incredible. Now it's time to go get a haircut, mosey on with my day. So I'm gonna go get chopped up, looking fresh, getting this thing all nice and clean. And I'll be back. I'll see you in just a second with a fresh cut. New haircut. Who dis? What's it look like? What do you think? What do you think? Huh? Huh? All nice and cleaned up? I was actually just thinking to myself how hilarious it will be that if you're watching this video or clicked on the video, the thumbnail, I could look completely different. Or if you skip through, like from the beginning to the end, you're gonna be like, wait, he has a completely different haircut. What the heck happened? But here we are, and now it's time to eat. And just to give you a little time check here, it is 12:01, so we are moseying along throughout this day. It's time for meal one. As you know, I like to fast. I don't get too crazy about my supplements on my fast. I let them be, I let them do their part, because I need them to supplement my lifestyle. So, with that said about the fast, I am in full kind of shred mode, as I said. But with burning fat and keeping the lean muscle, we have to make sure that we get our protein goals. So, I'm gonna show you the first meal that I have prepared for me. It's kind of a snack. If you followed me for a while, you know and have seen my videos on fasting and what I break my fast with. But I'm gonna show you a little bit in depth on my favorite protein-packed snack that you can pretty much put in at any point of the day. I just choose to have it when I break my fast. All right, let's do this thing. So we've got plain non-fat Greek yogurt. This in itself is 22 grams of protein. So as I said, we're getting our protein goals met. We're gonna do about a 2/3 cup of Greek yogurt right here. Next up, where it gets fun, add the flavor that you like. With this one, because I'm doing blueberries as well, I love to add fruity cereal protein powder. This is the IO Way. This is 22 more grams of protein. 44 grams of protein in this bowl. Getting our protein goals in. And now the fun part and tricky part, if you haven't tried this at home, is trying to mix this, because it can be a disaster if you don't do it the right way. So kind of a little chop here, then just nice around the edges, get that protein in there. Gosh, I should be on Food Network. And once you've got a nice consistency here, it's literally like pudding. It's so good. Add whatever toppings you want. I usually go blueberries and some cinnamon, because the cinnamon also has a thermogenic effect. There we have it. Oh yeah. Did someone say meet their protein goals? Because look at this. I got everything you're drinking could imagine. Shout out Performix. I also really like that Greek yogurt lately with the caramel cinnamon churro and like a handful of almonds in there. Super good. Kind of like ice creamy. All right, so here we are with our first quote unquote meal of the day. I've just got a rice cake, half pound of ground bison, super lean. That's another 22 grams of protein. I've got like 68 grams of protein within this little meal just to start the day. And again, it's not really a meal. This is just to break my fast. It's something super light. Got the lean protein, got a little bit of carbs to get my glucose back to where it needs to be. And then obviously lots of protein, very little fat, if any. I think there's maybe like a couple grams from the blueberries. And I'm gonna down this and keep carrying on. Funny story really quick. I was just eating and I caught myself like really focused on trying to get every little crumb, and I was like, wait, why am I so focused? But then I forget sometimes that the SST V2X has a very good ability to make you focus. So something I love just for the day, especially during work. And that's what I'm gonna do next. I'm gonna go on a little walk right now, just like a mile, 20 minutes to get the blood flowing after eating. I try to do it at least once a day after I eat. Tip for you trying to burn fat or just overall health in general, walk or move after you eat within a 10 to 30 minute window after you eat, and I promise you the long-term benefits will come into play. I promise. So I'm gonna go on a little walk, come back, get some work done, editing, comments, posting, all the fun stuff. All right, my friends, I am back from my walk, feeling good. It's always nice just to clear the mind too. Put on a podcast, throw it on. Hey, you could listen to my podcast if you want. But now it's time to film a few things, edit some things, go through my daily list here, and knock it out. This is a day in the life video, so we're showing you a day in the life. So a quick rundown, we'll get this work done. I'm gonna eat again, and then I'm gonna go on a bike ride. I decided I needed to go get my 50 miles in for the week. So I'm gonna do the first half of that, well, first third, go get 10 to 15 miles in, probably back at the gym because it's super rainy and gross. Although the rain has stopped, but that's the update. I'll see you at the next meal. It is now 3:24 and I have a big old plate of food, however you want to say it. So let's see what's on the plate. So we have 4 eggs with 2 egg whites, getting our protein goals in. Deer sausage, kimchi, good fermented foods for the gut, avocado, good fats, omega-3s, and a handful of almonds. That will complete big meal number uno. If I'm being brutally honest, I think eating is probably my favorite part of the day. I just love to eat. Maybe one day I'll have a restaurant or something. I don't know. It's always nice to finish your meal and not feel incredibly full. You're just kind of ready to do whatever next. And I think especially when you're trying to burn fat and quote unquote shred up, it's really key to have calorically dense meals. As you just saw, it was a lot of food, but not many calories, right? We're still sticking to our goals, getting the protein, and now it's time to go bike. So giving it about 30 minutes to an hour, I'm gonna take you on to the gym for the second time today, right after I mix my intro workout again. So with that said, I've got my ISO EAAs and BCAAs recovery during workout here again, and I want to hit on this point because you're probably thinking, oh, that's your second scoop of that today, isn't that too much? And honestly, if you look into the research, there's not really such thing as too much, or it would be really hard to get too much. For the normal human, you should have anywhere from about 4 grams. I know this is a large range, but it depends on your lifestyle, right? Anywhere from 4 grams to 20 grams. So this is about 8 grams of the complex, so I'm getting to about 16. My body can probably handle up to about 30, 35 before it just starts becoming it's just not doing anything for you, right? Your digestive system is going to take care of the rest if you're putting too much in, quote unquote. So that said, with the active lifestyle that I live, obviously the full workout this morning, and now I'm going to get 15 miles on the bike. In the gym, it's a lot, and it's a lot for my muscles, so I need to make sure that my muscles are getting the nutrients that they need in order to keep building and recovering, not only during the workout, but after. So putting the building blocks into my little drink here with my bike cup because I'm a nerd, and I don't know how that's nerdy, it's just a regular water bottle. But anyways, so let's mix this thing up. Oops. Let's go bike. Round 2, but with a haircut. And the aftermath. All the yumminess. For the 77th sweat of the day. Let's go get some protein. It always feels nice to get home after my 3,433 workouts of the day and get to wrap up the day. Break down the nighttime routine. So we're gonna go into our last meal of the day. We got some chicken, broccoli, and asparagus. As you know, a lean protein and always 2 veggies. And then I'll show you my nighttime smoothie, which I've done other videos and kind of get my nightly routine going. As you can tell, I already have my blue light blocking glasses on. It's 6:30 p.m. And then we'll get into the last supplement of the day that I take to help me sleep. But first, we candle. So here is your final product. Nothing too crazy, right? But we're getting the good pre and probiotic fibers, good fibers in general with the broccoli, lean protein, and then we'll figure it out. Not figure it out. We're going to finish it out with the protein smoothie after I chow down. It is now time for what is arguably my favorite part of the day, smoothie time. And I'm feeling chocolatey. Sometimes I feel like caramel cinnamon churro, but today I feel like banana chocolate goodness. 1 banana, 1 scoop of ice, 16 ounces of unsweetened vanilla almond milk, 1 scoop of almond butter or peanut butter, and 1 scoop of Performix IOA. There's only 1 scoop left, so 1 scoop. That might be a scoop and a half. And 2 tablespoons of chia seeds. Now we blend. Look at that. Oh my goodness. It's pure perfection. Chocolatey goodness. Just a little tip for you. Protein before bed is really good as your muscles go into recovery state. So, if you want to add a little sweet tooth treat at night, a protein shake is a great option. As well as the Greek yogurt trick I showed you a little bit earlier in the video. And with that said, as I wind down getting ready for my bedtime routine, I'm going to go grab my last supplement that I take every night before I go to sleep to help me sleep. And no, there's no melatonin in it. I'm a strong disbeliever in melatonin. If you have questions, ask me in the comments. And there it is, Performix Lean Sleep. I'm gonna take 2 of these bad boys and explain what exactly they are. Oh yeah. So, to wrap this thing up and give you a little bit more insight on exactly what some of the things are and ingredients are that are in some of the products I take. Within Support Lean Sleep, which is actually going to help your metabolism, help you burn fat while you sleep, and just give you a deeper overall better sleep cycle. So there's GABA, there's L-Theanine, it's derived from green tea extract and chamomile. So basically what that does is it induces a natural sleep pattern, right? So if you want to get into the science of it, we can talk about it, but I love the complex that goes into this supplement, especially with the magnesium. And again, I already talked about the GABA, but a lot of these things, they kind of go into our natural sleep patterns and supplement what is already there and probably what we don't get enough of. So for that matter, again, it's melatonin free. And I guess I should just tell you why I love melatonin. You have a natural melatonin cycle. So when you interfere with that, and a lot of these supplements on the market with just melatonin have been shown by research to be anywhere from 14% to 300% incorrect. And that is a strong miscalculation. And when that starts to mess with your melatonin cycle, your melatonin gets jacked up, you feel groggy in the morning, and the easiest way to naturally get your levels to be where you want them to be is to get sunlight, to get exercise, to reduce your stress, to wake up at the same time, to go to bed at the same time, and keep those melatonin cycles in check. The only time you should really use melatonin is when you're maybe jet lagged and traveling all the way across the globe, excuse me. So I love that this is a melatonin-free sleep aid. It's one of my go-tos, and yeah, I just needed to nerd out on you really quick. So I like to do that, give you a little value. So with that said, my friends, I'm gonna wrap this thing up. I appreciate you, as always, every Sunday tagging along with me through my vlogs, through my everyday kind of day in the life things, and especially today with the supplements. I know I was talking a lot, but trying to bring you some kind of value and give you a little bit more insight on what goes into my body every single day. I do the what I eat in a day kind of vlogs, but I think this was a little bit more value in terms of little more ingredients that are going in and why. So again, I appreciate you as always. Thanks for tuning in. Thank you to Performix and everything they do for me. I greatly appreciate every single one of you. I will see you next time. Have an awesome freaking day, and don't forget to smile.